going to be channeling mothers, and I am really excited because I was speaking with someone, and honestly, I can't remember who I was talking with, but we were talking about how we know it's our mother figure. So either when we're sensing energy around us, how do we know that Mother Mary's there with us? How do we know when Mother Earth or Gaia is there with us? How do we know when maybe a mother figure that's passed on, our mom specifically, or a mother-like figure, or a starseed mother, or another guide that has been our mother in a previous lifetime, often comes around us and surrounds us with that really comforting energy of just love and safety and comfort. And I found that conversation, really fascinating. And so I wanted to channel for you guys Mother Mary, which I absolutely adore. She's actually the very first being that I channeled when I did my very first channeling practice with someone I didn't know, someone that I was not comfortable with at first. Of course, it was a close friend, and since then we've become close friends. But I channeled Mother Mary, and she was fantastic and immediately surrounded me with so much love and really that grace that, a mother really has for her children, or a mother figure has for any being that she wants to take care of. It doesn't have to be an actual child. And I'm thinking of fur babies or children that, maybe she has not birthed, or, people adopt children and it's like they are their children, and there's a deep love and respect there, and a sense of grace there. And so I am so excited to be channeling her. I also wanted to channel Mother Earth or Gaia because when I feel her, and she's coming in strong already, when I feel her, I just feel like I'm already gonna cry, guys. We're not even 3 minutes in, and oh my gosh. When I channel with her, when I call out to her, she's always there, and she's always looking out for each of us. And even though we're like parasites living on her back, she loves us very much. And sorry. She's coming in really strong, and I feel her. I don't know if you guys can feel this. I feel her in my heart chakra and coming through my back, and of course through my root chakra. She's grounding me, and she's just like surrounding me with a lot of love. And Mother Mary, I feel like, is kind of piggybacking on her energy. So they're there. And then I also wanted to channel my starseed mother. I call her my Mina Mama. She is my Orion mom. And I basically had a life experience where she's coming into, oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if this is a good idea to channel all three together. They're saying it's okay. Just let it go. But she basically was my Orion mom, and I was an Orion, and now I'm an Orion starseed here on Earth. I have had many experiences as a Pleiadian and as other beings as well, as all of us have had a combination of many experiences. So when I say I'm an Orion starseed, I'm also Pleiadian starseed, and other beings. I have lots of experiences in this current lifetime. My Orion lifetimes, I've had many, really resonate with me, and they've provided a lot of comfort and are providing a lot of support. And man, They're coming in really, really strong. And now that I'm talking about the Orions, I have in front of me behind the camera here the Orion Galactic Council, and I'm asking them to step back because I'm already overwhelmed and we haven't even passed, well, we're just now past the 5-minute mark. So maybe I shouldn't have put on any mascara or anything, but anywho, okay, let's get down to it. I'm really excited to be channeling all three of them, and I'm feeling still Mother Earth is coming straight through very strongly. Mother Mary is now kind of more behind me on my right side. I'm feeling her kind of over here through my crown chakra on my back, and then my Orion Mother Mina is here on my left. And they're putting their hands on both of my shoulders. And whew, it's like I'm getting a really big, loving mom group hug. Okay, so you guys, I asked all three of them to join us at this time, and they all agreed, thankfully. And I feel like all three of them have a very specific message that they want to share with all of us about, they're saying about love, about loving yourself within, about loving your experience, whether it's been really hard or easy or both. You know, we always have hard times, we always have easy times. You know, it's just a part of life and that experience. And loving the experience, loving the journey. And also taking care to set an example for those around you. If you resonate with the term light worker, it's very important that you shine your light. So that is, now they're directing me to delve into self-care, self-love talk. So they're going into you cannot shine brighter than when you have taken care of yourself, when you have eaten well, when you have done your, they're saying like chores, like when you've taken care of what you need to take care of, outside of yourself, for yourself. You know, when you've done all your hygiene, when you've eaten really well, when you exercise, when you take time to just have a quiet moment. And it is difficult, especially for mothers, they're saying. Mothers out there right now who have lots of littles, or just maybe one little who, you know, really deserves your time and energy and attention and constantly receives it. But you also deserve your love, your time, and your attention. And when you can, they're saying when you can water the plant that is in your heart, your plant, your body, your soul, when you can water yourself, when you can show care and consideration for self, for your own time, your own sanity and journey, it makes it easier for you to share out with others. This is not always an easy task. Sometimes it will be very difficult to focus on yourself, especially when there are very large problems happening in your loved ones' lives, or there are a lot of things going on in the world. We can often lose sight of what is most important. They're sharing. They're pointing to me now and kind of putting me on the spot. And they're saying that while I am a very driven person, I often don't put myself first above other things that I need to do. Things that I often feel is more important than just I don't know, more important than what needs to happen, like more important than myself, or more important than things that I need to do for myself. And they're not pointing this out to shame me or to say like she doesn't have it together or or anything like that. It's more it's important for all of us to take some time to assess what's really important in our lives, and what are the goals that we want for our future lives, especially going into 2020. What are some goals that you guys have? I mean, it's right around the corner, which is so crazy to me. This year has just gone by so fast. But they're showing me like me sitting here and them just hugging me and saying it's all good. Like, yeah, things right now could be different. They could definitely be different. But it is all in divine timing. So really thinking about what can I do and what can you guys do in your life that can make your goals just that much more achievable, or that much, they're not saying easier, but they're just saying like, what action steps can you take to support yourself and to show yourself love and care in the day-to-day, and what are your goals for 2020 and the years to come, and what can you do today, what can you ask for help with today, what can you give over to your team, as far as your fears, your walls that people build walls. They build barriers between things that they wish they could have, things that they think they could achieve, but for whatever reason they have I guess some programming. A lot of people reference it as programming. They have programming that kind of undercuts that belief, and then it's just kind of, you don't get anywhere. And so really what they're trying to, okay, they're roping me back. They're saying yes to all of that, but they're also saying that really the bottom line is do what you can, take care of yourself in the present moment, because that's all we really have. Do whatever you can in the present moment to nourish yourself and to nourish those around you, is to be an example and to teach others how they too can nourish themselves. They're saying that there are many, many strong women out there, and men even. All of us have the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us. So there are many strong people, strong humans out in the world that we see them in our lives, and we often think like, wow, like they can do it, like I can do it, and that's they're urging each of us to look at what can we do for ourselves and kind of model that for those around us, in order to help not only ourselves, because nourishing ourselves makes us feel better, it makes us more calm, it makes us more prepared to handle the ups and downs of life, and to learn the lessons that we're here to learn. But it also helps others get the tools that they need in ways that just telling someone you need to do this wouldn't really be helpful. Often, words are just words, but when you see action taking place consistently enough within a person's life, and it's really beneficial for them, it often is motivating for a lot of people to get up and start thinking about what can they do in their lives. And Mother Mary is saying, so this is important for not only your spiritual growth, but your emotional, physical health and mental health as well. But she's saying this is also very, very important for those who are awakening on the planet. Those who are already awakening can be an example and can shine brightly by making sure you're being taken care of by yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're going within. You're giving over those fears, whatever fears they are in your life, and you're doing what you can, and you're asking for help in order to bring about what you really want to see in the world, and within your own life. And that is really an amazing way to show others who are also starting this path, who are being awakened in a way that maybe not be, it might not be as gentle. They're showing me light switches. So like one day it's just flipped on, you know, people just start awakening like right away. And that's really rough, and it's not very comfortable. And it is important because it is divine timing. It's when they needed to start waking up. But for those of us who have been slowly awakening and slowly becoming more aware of what's going on within our lives and with the energy around us and spirit, we can show others how we've learned a lot through some of those uncomfortable situations. Some of us may not have had an easy transition, but also through taking care of ourselves and just being kind to other people. Mina's now saying, even if you just smile at someone walking down the street, even if you just acknowledge someone's presence, that means a lot. That connection is very important. After that, you can always do more. You can always give people, you know, and the example is homeless people. They're really living a very hard existence in this moment, and you can always make it easier by providing them with maybe some pocket change or some gloves or a water bottle. If you have a snack on you, give them a snack. You know, make their day a little easier in any way that you can. Or you can apply that to anyone in your life, and you just be creative. And she's showing me kind of like the pay it forward. There's like commercials where you know, someone does something very small and it really sparks like this joy within a person, and then they go and do something small, and then that person goes and does something small, and then it just like goes on and on and on. And she's saying that it can be something as simple as just saying hello or giving directions or helping someone in any way that you are called to in the moment, or whatever resonates with you in the moment, that can really make a big difference in the world. And she's going to make me cry now because before I started awakening, I always had this kind of saying in my life where, you know, I didn't really know why I was here. I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, but I felt the call to help people. And I told myself, even if I just helped one person within my lifetime in a positive way that really helped them in their life, then it was all worth it. And she's saying that sort of idea of just help one person at a time. Just think about that one person and help them. And over the course of your entire life, you will find that you will not have only helped just one person, but you're able to help many, many people, and more than we could ever even imagine. More than she's saying, more than the millions of people that you could imagine. Like, it's just, you never know how you're helping people, and it just ripples out and it lasts forever because that energy never goes away. That love that you've given to someone never goes away. And it's just a really beautiful example of what you can do to help those around you. They are now turning, and Mother Mary's now focusing in on the holidays that are coming up. So I'm filming this a few days before Thanksgiving. And during this time, especially in the US where I am, there's probably going to be a lot of strife, division, a lot of discussions around politics, and a lot of opinions shared over Thanksgiving dinner or not. She's saying, simply put, this holiday season that we have here in this time in our culture, it's really important to take care of ourselves. It's important to celebrate the current moment. So right now, what are you doing right now? And celebrate that and just enjoy it, be present. And she's saying also be of love. There are many differing opinions. There's, many different viewpoints. There's many different experiences. All of us are valid. We are all one. The 3D world is very heavy and divisive, and there's a lot of shifting going on, especially with people who are, really resonating with being a light worker, who are drawn to more spiritual materials, who are working to better themselves, and have kind of come into their awakening. It's kind of difficult to really handle a lot of the normal 3D holiday situations. So be kind to yourself. Take time when you need it. Just be transparent as much as possible and share the love. And they're just all three saying it's really important to take care of yourself. And they just want me to take a minute to kind of share some love and light with you guys to help transmute that for you guys, or to share it with you, not necessarily transmute it, but send it your way. So, and they're totally sending a lot of energy straight to you guys through my camera. I am kind of getting blasted over here. That's the reason why I was tearing up. And it's just really beautiful to know that Spirit has our back in any sort of situation, in any time of year, at any time, all the time. We are always supported by our beautiful guardian angel team and any of the spirit beings that we wish to call on. They're right there. They hear us. In the minute we think of them, the second we think of them, they know what's going on, and they're aware of what's happening. So definitely take advantage of their guidance and their attention and their time, because they have endless amounts of it, because time doesn't really mean anything to them, at least, and it really doesn't to us either. But we're kind of in this reality where time, it constructs everything we do. So anywho, I kind of went off on a little tangent there. My guardian angel, Petadiah, she's always like, time doesn't exist, Ashley. Stop saying time. But I don't know how else to describe or convey the, a lot of those ideas of time and or the present moment. So yeah, anywho, it's just a really interesting concept to me. Still wrapping my head around it. But anywho, they're saying, it's just so silly. And they're patting me on the shoulder now, because now I'm kind of dissolving. I was not expecting such a surge in energy and the message. So I'm really, really grateful that you guys took some time to listen and to hang out. They are wanting me to remind you guys that we only have about 6 days until my And Kristen Davies' Mastering Your Energy in 2020 course pops up and starts on December 1st, which is really crazy. It's, again, a really amazing course that I'm really, really excited about. It's really carving out a time and a space where you can think about what do you want to happen in 2020, and how can you manage your energy going into the new year, getting the practice in before the new year comes. And then going into the new year, how can you manage your frequency, handle setbacks, use the moon phases and cycles to really help you in a lot of the work that you're doing, the inner work, as well as getting some cool guidance from me and Kristen. We're going to be channeling live. Probably your guys' guardian angels if you join, or whoever wishes to step forward for each of you. We're going to have lots of live events where you can just ask questions, and we'll be channeling guidance for each of you for 2020, as well as, what else is there? There's some awesome, really, really awesome material that I'm really excited to share on the Year of the Rat, as well as ascension, and how you can handle ascension symptoms, especially when there's big energy waves coming. And yeah, there's a ton in a week. It's going to go by very quickly, but I highly recommend, if any of that sounds interesting to you, check it out. It is on my Facebook page, and it's this event here. This is what it looks like. This is the cover photo. If you are interested, you can register at KristenDaviesMedium.com. So she is going to be taking your payment, registering you, getting you into the course, and then we're just going to hit the ground running on December 1st, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm really, really excited. Then if you also want to go and find that on my Facebook page, I have a business page. This is what my cover looks like. You can just search for me at Ashley Cunningham Medium, or you can type in Ashley Cunningham Medium or Ashley Cunningham page, and I'll pop up in any of those variations. And this is what my cover photo, I guess, looks like. And I have all of my services there, but if you are interested in registering or booking me for a reading, or for maybe a channeling practice, or speaking with your starseed family, I actually have a website called www.channelingwithlove.com, where you can book all of my services there. I keep my calendar really up to date, and so you can see when I'm available and when you guys would be available to actually book a reading there. So check it out. It's also a cool spot. I try and post my most up-to-date YouTube videos there, as well as keeping any sort of news or any new information about what I'm doing with my practice up there on the website. Also, if you guys like to participate in really high vibrational spaces, I am running a group called Channeling with Love. It's the same as my website name. So Channeling with Love is my Facebook group, and it's just all about communicating with spirit and being funny and having fun and having good conversations about spiritual topics. I do go live there a few times a month. So if you are interested in seeing me going live, where you can ask questions, definitely try and join. And yeah, I'm going to be doing some pretty cool videos for the month of December, which I'm really excited about, in Channeling with Love. And if you're in the group, you'll be able to see all of that information first. And then after a while, I do post all of my video material up on my YouTube channel, where you're seeing this right now. So my YouTube channel is literally just called Ashley Cunningham, and that's kind of what my my cover art looks like. And you can follow me there. I highly recommend you subscribe. And if you hit the little bell, you get notified every time I post a video. So I try and post as much as I can. I definitely do it at least once a week, sometimes even more if I have bonus material to go up, or if I just have extra events and things that I'm doing. So definitely check that out to catch all of my awesome content. And yeah, I think that is pretty much where I'm at, where you can find me. If you have any questions, feel free to add a comment or send me an email, or find me on Facebook and send me a comment there. I really appreciate you guys spending the time to hear my channeling from the mothers, and I am so grateful that I'm so grateful that they are willing to step forward and speak to us in ways that we might hear it a billion times from all these other places, but this billion and one time, I hope resonates with some of you out there, because it definitely resonates with me. And I'm just so appreciative of their effort and energy. And I'm sending them a lot of love, and I'm sending you guys a lot of love and light. I hope you all have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.